Here's the slab of concrete that we poured in the shed. And everything got moved over here. Cabinets, tote cabinets, old barrels, supplies, parts, stuff. Trailers full of things that got moved from the other shed. Then removed and moved again. Tractor weights. Whole bunch of stuff. We took a lot of stuff out of this shed. Cleaned a lot of this stuff up. To try to get everything moved from this post straight back over. Everything moved to this side so that we can have all this area over this way clear. As you can see, it's full of stuff still, but in this whole area right here, this table was sitting over there, and this whole area over here, this whole bay was full of stuff. So pretty much everything on this side got moved over here. Everything on this side got cleaned up to the point where we can walk around in here now and actually do stuff. That's my first four-wheeler. It's been a good four-wheeler. It's missing its front end. You don't want to know how that happened either. Just don't run in the back of people. It's happened many times. This is my dad's, was white, but painted yellow, John Deere yellow trailer. He did a terrible paint job, but he did it. So, you know, can't tell old people, you know, that you have all this paint and he uses this ugly John Deere yellow paint. But anyways, in here we have a whole stack of tires we need to get rid of. Chopper, 3-row chopper head. Dirt bike we're going to get rid of. A Vermeer ditcher. Chain digger, backhoe. That, I don't know what we paid for it, but it's been very handy over the years. It doesn't get much use though. This is my U2 motor with some Farmall hydraulic tank sitting on it and belt pulley. This little trailer here we bought. Didn't serve the purpose we wanted it for. Kind of broke the tongue. Need to weld that back together. Here's my collection of Farmalls. This is not all of them. That is a 45H. That is a Super C. I bought that one. It was basically a junk tractor. It does physically run when it had the wiring on it. Can't get it started now. The wiring's off. New Holland TC48. Bush hog. Wagon. Load of logs. 1940 Farmall H. Pulling tractor. I like this tractor, it runs good. My girlfriend's Ford 2N. Sitting behind the 2N, there is two U1 motors, or Continentals, whichever you want to call them. Load of logs. This was my 46 pulling tractor. This was my first real pulling tractor. I built it myself. It has quite an amount of money involved in this tractor. And yet you see no paint job. And it has the original engine actually. with original dual fuel pistons. Back here is my 284. Has a carburetor issue. Haven't had the time to deal with it. Got moved, got pushed back here. This is a 45 that I picked up out of the next town over. Runs, drives, functions. Loader works. I'm gonna do some more work on that when I get time. Once we get done with next year's projects. And here's a C. This is my cousin C. Also came from the same farm. Loader works. Runs, drives on its own. Buckboard wagon sitting behind it with a flatbed, one all steel. Buckboard sitting up on the flatbed and an all steel. .855 New Holland in the background. First round baler we ever bought. Bought it used. Made every round bale on this farm and the neighbor's farm until last year. We went out and bought a little bit newer used one with a net wrap. Here is my cousin's Farmall M. We bought this tractor for $600. Started it up, drove it on the trailer. After quite a bit of wrenching in the driveway, it's not worth $600 no more. New tires, new wheels, new front tires, chrome exhaust, new intake, wheelie bars. This is his pulling tractor. That one pulls pretty well. Don't know how much horsepower it has. Finish mower, that is my lawnmower for mowing here on the farm. This is Dad's for mowing around the house. 1206. Picked that up in Loudoun County at a farm auction. Dump truck, mine, picked that up down the road one day. Don't use it much, probably need to sell it and buy a dump trailer. Don't use it much. Sitting over here is one of three 1456s. This one's four-wheel drive with a plow blade. Need the power washing. Doesn't get used much now that we are not turning dirt anymore. Just making hay. Back in here, we have the 43 Farmall H with sycamore. This originally was an all steel tractor. It only has 4 forward gears, not 5. Not the fastest tractor, probably the reason why they put the mower on this. This also came from the same farm next town over. That is the only tractor I really wanted off that farm. But we ended up with 3 of them. And 2 mowers. 2 motors. And a whole lot of other parts. So, this shed may not look cleaned out but in comparison, it's pretty dramatic difference. But everything's on wheels except for the chopper head and the engines, and that one's going to need to get moved. This area over here, you can actually walk around in here. I don't know what to do with the stack of tires. I mean, what do y'all do with stacks of tires? They're all good. They're all for wagons that we may or may not be using. Four-wheeler wheels, tires. We got to go through this trailer yet and get rid of stuff. Take some of it to auction, throw some of it away. It's kind of our catch-all for everything. And clean up some more. We kind of stopped this project because it was nice out. So that's mostly empty barrels, more wagon tires, brand new generator, set of Longhorns. This area was a disaster. It looks a lot better now compared to what it was. There was a lawnmower sitting here. The other tractor was over here. It was just a mess. This is dramatically cleaned up difference compared to what it was. So I'm gonna leave you with that. This is Jay at the Heddings Farm, and y'all have a good day.